U.S. allies are questioning their choice of the F-35 fighter jet as the principal fighter jet of what one could have called the Western consensus about defense. The question is, has the U.S. government committed a grave error that will permanently damage the U.S. defense industry? Whatever you think of an industry that produces weapons of war, the U.S. defense industry is an important component of U.S. technology dominance. The defense industry incubated high-tech in the U.S. in general. The reason the tech is so concentrated in California is partly attributable to the concentration of defense technology in California, all the way back to the beginning of what we now call Silicon Valley. The F-35 is the most high-profile aspect of U.S. defense technology dominance. The success of the F-35 was uncertain until relatively recently. Development problems, high costs of acquisition, and continued high costs of sustainment called into question the viability of the F-35 over the course of its development and early deployment. More recently, though, a combination of refining the product and U.S. allies committing to buy and use the F-35 for geopolitical reasons, one could call the F-35 program, finally, a success. Recently, though, and very suddenly, all that appears to have changed. The U.S. in general is now seen at best as an unreliable, unpredictable ally, and at worst, a predator among the Western alliance. That has led national militaries that had been buying or planning to buy the F-35 to back away from those purchase intentions. Perceived unreliability of the U.S. has already cost tens of billions in defense sales, and hundreds of billions are now in question. No matter what you think of the U.S. as a maker of weapons of war, the defense industry was key to the creation of the U.S. tech dominance and continues to be an important factor. Jeopardizing that jeopardizes the tech industry as a whole. Considering the importance of the tech industry to the U.S. economy and trade, it isn't an exaggeration to suggest that the customers turning away from the F-35 could mark the beginning of the end of U.S. technology, economic, capital formation, and geopolitical dominance.